Hello there, I am Syed Mehboob Ali of Vasavi College of Engineering, roll number 55, along with Tasin Rasul Malik, roll number 35. This video is made to show the project that we made, Smart Blind Stick, under the course Mini Project. This is how our blind stick finally looks like. So before explaining you how our blind stick works, we would like to describe each and every component that we used in our blind stick and then explain you the code that we have uploaded onto the Arduino board and even show you the online simulation using Tinkercad, and then finally show you the real-time working of this blind stick.
For blind people, it is not same as normal people walk, and they don't know where the obstacles are. So for them, we have developed a blind stick which will alert them before coming in contact with any obstacle. The components which are required in this project are an Arduino Uno, which is basically used for connecting hardware and software, an ultrasonic sensor which is used for calculating the distance, a 9-volt battery for power source, and a buzzer, and some jumper wires.
This is the circuit diagram, how the connections are made.
This is the online simulation on the Tinkercad of the project that we made. Here we can see there is an Arduino Uno board, there is a buzzer, there is an ultrasonic sensor. The connections are made based on the circuit diagram that we have shown you in the previous presentation. On the right side we can see the code that we upload onto the Arduino Uno board, where you can see the trigger pin is set to 2, the echo pin is set to 3, the buzzer pin is set to 10. And the time is the variable where we are going to store the value of time the pulse is going to take to start from the transmitter and reach the obstacle and come back to the receiver. The distance according to the time we are going to decide the value of the distance and store it into the distance variable. Like all other programs, we start with void setup to initialize input and output pins. In our program, the buzzer and the trigger pin is an output device and the echo pin is an input device. We also initialize a serial monitor for debugging. So the main functionality of our project is written in this function void loop. The variable time is used to store the time taken by the signal to start off from the transmitter, hit the obstacle and come back to the receiver. The variable distance is used to store the distance that is calculated using the formula speed into time. And the reason we are dividing the distance that is calculated by 2 is because the time here is from the transmitter to the obstacle and then obstacle to the receiver, but we don't require that distance, that is multiplied into 2. That is why we are going to divide it by 2 in order to get the exact distance. Now if this distance is less than 30 in the serial monitor, we get this printed, object is near and the value of the distance, and the buzzer pin is set high. Now if the distance is more than 30 centimeters, then it is printed object is far, the distance is equal to the distance that is calculated, and the buzzer pin is set to low. Now the same thing we can see here in the simulation as well. Because here the distance is at a distance of 43 centimeters, the buzzer pin is set low and the buzzer is in buzzing. And in the serial monitor, you can see the object is far and the distance is 42. Now when we bring this object that is closer or lesser than 30 centimeters, where you can see this is 23.7, the buzzer starts buzzing, and here it is getting printed as the object is near, the distance is equal to 23. So this is the online simulation of our project. Now let us go and check out the real-time functioning, the real-time working of the project Smart Blind Stick.
So this is how our blind stick finally looks like. You can see the stick is made using the pipe and there's an elbow joint here. You have a battery that is used to power the Arduino Uno board. There's a buzzer, there's this ultrasonic sensor. Now you can see when there is any obstacle that is at a distance more than 30 centimeters, the buzzer doesn't buzz. But when it is taken more closer to the obstacle, you can see the buzzer starts buzzing. And the person is in front of the stick, and the person himself will come to know that there is an obstacle and they'll be careful. There again you can see, we'll bring it back. So the scope of this project is huge. Like you can add as many sensors as you want. You can add a light sensor, you can add a fire sensor, you can add a water sensor, soil moisture sensor, and improve its functionality as much as you can. So that is all from our side. Thank you very much.